pizza. Hey guys, welcome back to the Pitera channel. We are doing the pizza challenge. I'm going to tell you all about it in just a second. We're loading Pizza Hut into the Hummer. Thank you guys very much. I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Okay. Let's get in the car and I'll tell you exactly what we're doing. But let's get a little video of in here first, show you what we're doing. We have a bunch of pizzas. I think we have 15 of them total from Pizza Hut here in Brimfield, Ohio. We also have about 100 cans of pop and some plates. Let's get in the Hummer and get on our way so this stays hot, and we'll tell you what we're going to do. I put my seatbelt on because last time you all busted me for not wearing my seatbelt. All right, hi everybody. Welcome back to the Pitera channel. Now, normally we're talking about cruising and traveling on this channel, but today is going to be a little bit different. And I am going to challenge everybody who sees this video to share this on your social media, as well as take part in this challenge yourself. Let me get on the road. So what we're doing, and I realize that this is a tough time for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out of work. So if you can't do this challenge because it's not financially feasible for you, because it will cost you about 100 to 150 bucks to do, I totally get it. And I hope that everybody that sees this video, I hope everybody comes through this uncertain times that we're having right now. But if you can afford it, if you're one of those people that have been fortunate enough that you're still making money or still working through this time and you have a few extra dollars, what we're going to take these pizzas. We have 15 pizzas in the back and about 100 cans of pop, and we are delivering them unexpectedly to our local emergency room for the doctors and nurses to have pizza tonight on us. They don't know we're coming. I shouldn't say that. There is one person at the hospital that I spoke to who is keeping it under wraps just so that we did have permission to bring it, but none of the people working there tonight know that it's coming. And it's just a way to say thank you to those people who really are putting themselves out there during this time where just everybody's future is so uncertain. So let's talk about how we're going to do this, because first we need to talk about social distancing. It's scary to go to a hospital right now. So what we're going to do is when we get to the hospital, we're not going to go inside. We're going to call the hospital and let them send people out to pick it up, take it out of the car, and then bring the bags back out to us. It's really important. Hospitals right now don't want you just showing up and going inside. And I'm sure you don't want to go to a hospital and just go inside, because you never know if you might go in there and end up picking up this virus, and we certainly don't want that to happen. The other option is, if you don't want to deliver them yourself, most Pizza Huts and other chains are doing delivery. So if you can afford it, just buy some pizza and have it delivered unexpectedly. Believe me, it's a nice way of letting them know that you care and that you know they're here working for you, so that if you need them or a loved one needs them, that they're there for you. You know, it'd be so easy for them to just go home and say, I'm not doing this, because they're literally putting themselves on the line. So this is our challenge to you. If you do this, put it on your social media, share it with the hashtag. What were the hashtags? One was pizza, hashtag pizza for hospitals.
Yes.
And the other one was support our healthcare workers. I'll put it in the comments in the description of this video once I upload the HD copy. But share it on your social media, put a hashtag on it, and believe me, I'm sure that you're going to make some people's day who are just working feverishly to help others survive during this pandemic. So how many people do we have watching?
40 people, I think.
40 people, excellent. And people will come and go, and once we put the high definition of this video online, I'm sure we'll get a lot more. So let's switch channels a little bit, because we do have about 15 minutes before we get to the hospital. and let's talk about those people who do watch our channel because they go on Carnival cruises. Carnival is having a tough time right now, as you may be aware. Cruises are canceled. Some cruises are going to be canceled till November. I'm going to put a video out tomorrow that's going to let you know how each and every ship is going to be affected by this. And if you do have a vacation book, how you can get either a refund or get another cruise scheduled and get that money moved from one cruise to another. There are ways that you can do it with a lot less hassle. Right now it's almost impossible to get hold of Carnival, and if you are one of those people that has your vacation affected by this, if you had trouble getting a hold of Carnival, tomorrow look for my video because I'm going to show you how I can personally help you reschedule your cruise with Carnival. So
we do want to make a special thank you and a shout out to Sandy for the $10 super chat.
Hi Sandy, thank you very much for the super chat. I very much appreciate it. Also, I don't know if Debbie can see the comments. Can you read the comments on this? So Debbie is looking at the comments. If you have any questions, and we are happy to talk about them. We have about 10 more minutes before we get to the hospital. I do know that this trip to the hospital today is going to be covered by the media, so I do expect to see some photographers there. As well as I believe even a national media is going to be covering this tomorrow. So we're really going to try to get this this challenge out there to get some food for our healthcare workers. The key is to do it unexpectedly. So they might be a little weirded out when we get there. I guess we're going to have to find out. But we do have nice, hot, fresh pizza for them. I do want to thank Pizza Hut in Brimfield, Ohio. My son Dominic is a manager there, and I want to thank them for getting these pizzas for us. We did pay for them, but they are letting us use their hot boxes to deliver them, so they're nice and fresh, and they work with us on the timing of having them done just when we started this video. So thank you very much, Brimfield Pizza Hut in Brimfield, Ohio. So the hospital we're going to is...
As well as we also want to do a shout out for J Lash and Hair.
Yes. J Lash and Hair is my daughter's hair salon. So if you're here in Northeast Ohio and you want somebody who's excellent at doing cosmetology and eyelashes, you can either give me a shout out, I'll give you her information, or you can just Google her, and I'm sure J Lash and Hair would come right up. Her name is Jamie Pitera, and she's in Newton Falls, Ohio. So I want to thank her as well because she did contribute to putting this together for us. We have any questions or comments?
Not at the moment. Somebody did mention that we should also give a shout out to all the truck drivers out there because
Absolutely.
Without them we wouldn't be able to keep going as well.
You know, truck drivers don't get enough credit. If you use it in this country, a truck driver brought it to you. And you know, everybody talks about how boxes can be infected and truck drivers have to be on the road and stop at gas stations, and you know, you think about the people who are really putting their lives on the line in all industries, but definitely truck drivers. You know, you pass truck drivers on the road and you don't think about it, but literally everything you touch, if you use it, a truck driver brought it for you. So yes, absolutely, a shout out to all of our truck drivers on the roadways right now. So again, the hospital we're going to today is the University Health Systems in Ravenna, Ohio. They're a medium-sized hospital. It is not an inner-city hospital, so I don't expect them to be as busy as like a Cleveland hospital or Manhattan hospital, but they are certainly being affected by the current health situation and are super busy and putting in lots and lots of hours. So we just want to do something nice for us. So if you're just getting on the channel, what we're doing is we're in the car and we are surprising our local hospital with pizza delivery tonight. We bought 15 pizzas from Pizza Hut and about 100 cans of pop, and we are delivering it to our local emergency room for the healthcare workers to have dinner on us tonight. And we really are going to put this out as a challenge for anybody that can afford it to do the same thing in the next 7 days. Call your local pizza shop. If you don't want to deliver it yourself, call your local pizza shop, have their people deliver it just unexpectedly. We put a card in there that says thank you as well from our company. but just let them know you care. And if you can't afford pizza, get them a greeting card and send it in the mail or even an email. Just letting them know that you care and that they're going to work. I'm even getting choked up just talking about this. That they're going to work means something to you. My family has been lucky enough so far. We have literally been self-quarantining ourselves in our house every day. This is our first time out in a while. And we've been fortunate enough so far that this current virus has not affected my family directly. But so many other families are being affected by this. And I just can't imagine what it would be like to be alone in a hospital room where your family literally are not allowed in the hospital to come visit you, and to sit there and not knowing if you're going to live or die. And then unfortunately a lot are dying. And I am one of those people who does have an underlying health condition, and I think about it every day. And our healthcare providers are not only acting as healthcare providers right now in trying to get people healthy, but they're literally the social workers, because those people who are deathly ill in the hospital right now aren't allowed to have visitors in most places. So those people who unfortunately probably won't make it out, the only people they have to talk to are these healthcare workers. And not only is that sad for the people who are passing and their families, I just can't imagine the burden on a nurse or a doctor who's working in these hospitals, who is dealing with this every day and knowing that they're the only people and the last people that these folks are ever going to talk to. I just can't imagine. I watch the news all day, every day, and even before this situation, I've always been a news hound, and it's just all you hear now. It's just misery. But the good news is we're going to get through it. We're a strong country. We're a country that bounces back. And we're all going to get through this together. For those of you who think that this situation is a joke and go out and aren't practicing social distancing, or those of you that are in states where your governors are too stupid to tell people to stay home and to shut down businesses, do it yourself. You don't need to wait for your governor to tell you to do it, because by the time your governor is going to tell you to do it, it's going to be too late. Your state's going to be one of those hot spots. So practice that social distancing. When we get to the hospital tonight, we're not going to go into the hospital for just that reason of the social distancing. We're going to call them on the phone. It should be an interesting phone call, because I'm quite sure the person who answers the phone has no idea of what we're doing. Only one person in the entire hospital knows, and they're not working today, I don't believe. So, but we are going to maintain social distancing. We're going to go outside. We're going to call them on the phone, let them know if they can send some people out. We'll have them bring the pizzas in, and then bring the Pizza Hut bags back out to us. And we are only about 5 minutes away. So, sorry, I got a little choked up there and emotional. I'm okay now. If you have any questions, it doesn't have to be about what we're doing right now. Put it in the comments section. We're happy to talk. I tend to jabber on when I don't have any questions to answer. Do we have anybody talking in chat?
We have quite a few chats that are going by rather quickly, so I'm having a hard time getting through the whole entire chat. A lot of people are saying, it's a lot of people that are behind the scenes that
Absolutely.
Some people aren't realizing, that are also putting their lives at risk, that are there and helping us get through this hard time.
My son works at Pizza Hut, where we got these pizzas. And you don't think about it, but I mean, even him and your pizza delivery guy, or the guy who's working, just to keep the carry out at your local convenience store, or the Walmart workers. We've had to go to Walmart probably a half dozen times since it started. And every time we go to Walmart, I've picked up a gift card to Jersey Mike's or Starbucks and have randomly given them to some of the people that worked at Walmart. Just as a way of saying, hey, thank you for being here, because they really are putting themselves on the line. I mean, this is a crazy, crazy time. You know, if anyone had told you a year ago that our entire world could shut down almost overnight like this, I don't think anybody would have believed it. I know I wouldn't have. We are almost here. One more street. This way, show more from where we're kind of in a small city, like we're actually just past downtown, so all you're going to see now is the back road to the hospital. So again, while we're getting here, in case you weren't here since the beginning of the video, this is our worldwide challenge we're putting out there. It is going to make the national media tomorrow, so this is going to be a worldwide challenge. If you can hear my voice and you can afford it, sometime in the next 2 weeks, call your local pizza shop and buy a dozen pizzas for either your local hospital or your local first responders. Hashtag it pizza for hospitals on your social media. Take some video of it. But at random, buy some pizzas for either your local hospital or your local first responder.
We actually had somebody just comment that we are very close and that when we get there, that they are there. Not sure. The name, I didn't catch it fast enough. But
somebody's here at the hospital?
That's what it came across as. And here is the phone number if you want to call the hospital and let them know what's going on.
Well, I'm going to wait till we get there because I don't want to waste their time and have them come out waiting for us. We're still about 5 minutes out before we get there and get parked underneath. So anyway, I implore you, if you can afford it, pizza for hospitals, show them you care, just do it unexpectedly. You know, if you don't want to get out of the house, which I don't blame you, this was a big decision for us to bring these personally, just call a pizza shop. They will deliver them. You know, and just do it anonymously. They'll know you care. And this is the hospital. We're about to pull in.
We did just get a question asking if Jersey Mike's is any good, and yes, they are very good.
Jersey Mike's is fantastic, and right now, I believe it's still going on. If you order food for pickup through their app, it is half price. At least that was as of the other day. I believe it still is. We are here.
And their chopper is here. That is not there very often.
All right, let's call the hospital and see if we can get somebody to come out, or a couple people to come out.
University Hospital, Portage Medical Center.
Hi, can I have the emergency room, please?
One moment. You reached Portage ER. This is Adair. How can I help you?
Hi there, how are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. This is Sal Pitera. I am sitting outside your emergency room doors in a bright yellow Hummer. Is there any chance I can get 2 or 3 of your employees there to come out, because we bought you guys all dinner tonight?
Oh, you're so sweet.
We have a truck full of pizzas and pop for you.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let me see who I can get.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What?
Do you want to take this and switch it around so they can see you now?
No.
And talk?
No.
Oh, all right. We have to get out of the car for a moment. Do you want to pull that one case of pop that is going with us? They're in the back.
Ooh, it's chilly.
You want to make sure you get that one case out. The one case is actually going home with us.
Hi there.
Hi.
We got some pizza for you.
Oh,
Would you like you guys
I'm the
grab
one
it?
you spoke to yesterday on the phone.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Very nice to you guys. Thank you.
And we are streaming like worldwide as well.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
thank you
this
guys.
is possibly going to be on one of the national morning shows tomorrow. So
What? All right.
you can bring the whole bag and just put the bag back out.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Mountain Dew.
Plates in there as well. I come in and help you, but
Sal, we have the card in the door as well. The card in the door.
I'm diabetic, so I scared me to go inside.
I hear ya. There's just one more pop that needs grand, Trevor. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, we're live streaming right now.
Thank you guys so much. The Mountain Dew station, that's the only one that stays.
Oh, darn it.
Thank you guys as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything you do.
You guys have a good one.
Just need the pizza bag back, and we are on the road. So guys, again, if you're just joining us, what we just did is we just delivered pizza to our local emergency room for the doctors and nurses to have dinner tonight. Altogether, it costs us about $150, and this is our challenge to you. If you can afford it, if you're working or your budget allows it, sometime in the next 2 weeks, call your local pizza shop. You don't have to deliver it yourself if you don't want. But buy pizza for your local emergency room. Let them know that you're thinking about those people that are there keeping us healthy when we need them. That's it. This is the Sal Pitera channel. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us for the last half hour. Again, check our videos out tomorrow. I'm going to put a video out tomorrow on Carnival, and every ship we're going to go through and talk about their cancellation for each ship, because as of today, Carnival's cancellation policy is going to get really wonky. There's going to be another announcement tomorrow morning from right here, and I'm going to go through all of those with you, as well as tell you if you had a cruise booked and you're having trouble getting through to Carnival, how you can come through me and I will personally help you either get a refund or get another cruise scheduled with a cruise credit. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.